Welcome to Brave Nation News.
Hey, it's Avery with some current school news. Who's ready for summer? We have 50 school days until the last day of school, 37 until prom, and 52 until graduation. Also, if you haven't completed your FAFSA yet, there's a meeting Tuesday, March 15th in the library where they will help you finish that. In sports news, the first baseball game is Saturday, March 26th, home against Southeastern. The first softball game is March 28th against Westfall at Westfall. The first track meet is home on March 29th against Westfall. And the first boys tennis match is on March 28th, home against Unioda. Next up, we have Alex talking to some LE students about making it to state.
Hey guys, it's Alex Heater here today. I'm talking to Jude Braun from our varsity bowling team. Jude, do you mind if I ask you a few questions real quick?
Not a problem.
All right, well, can you tell us a little about yourself?
As you said, my name's Jude Braun. I'm a senior here at Logan Elm. I play 4 sports. I actually play soccer and football in the fall. I obviously bowl in the winter, and in the spring I run track. Been bowling for 3 years. I actually took a year off last year, but I was glad to come back this year, and as you said, we got the chance to go to the state tournament.
Nice. What is it like bowling against high-level competition?
It's definitely intimidating, but also impressive because I like to bowl kind of recreationally and just have fun, but there's some kids there who you can tell have spent a lot of time, a lot of money practicing and bowling a lot. It's pretty intimidating to see kids who are that good, but I guess it just encourages you to rise up.
Yeah. How is it different bowling on a more difficult oil pattern?
It makes all the difference. A lot of people don't even really know about oil patterns in bowling and how different it can be, but it really changes the entire dynamic of where you're going to throw the ball, if it's going to come in and hit the pins the right way. So it makes all the difference, and it's pretty hard to adjust. You kind of have to go in and work your way around it, and it can take a while.
Yeah, definitely. How did you prepare yourself?
I listen to music. I kind of hang around with the guys. Before bowling matches, you wouldn't know if you haven't been to them, but they like to play music, and so there's a lot of dancing going on out in the front of the lanes.
How many different bowling balls do you use?
I'm pretty frugal with my spending on bowling balls. I only have 3 balls, but there are a lot of kids, even just on our team, who carry upwards of 8 to 10.
Is there a reason you only use like 3?
I don't really see a need to have too many more than, I guess, what you're able to throw. A lot of people, if they hit the pins right and they don't all fall, then a lot of people instantly change balls, and I just don't think it's really worth it. I think you just have to be able to adapt and overcome.
Yeah. What has been your most memorable bowling moment this year?
Well, we had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction at one of our tournaments when John Boltonhouse, another senior, I wish he could have been here to have been on this interview, but he was wearing really tight pants one match, and he decided to do something about it, and as he went up to throw, squatted down, and they blew out completely.
That's funny. That's definitely John for you. But thank you for joining us here today, and we thank you for your time with us.
Hey, thanks. No problem. Thanks for having me.
And now we're going to move on to Taylor Tootle, who are on our track team. Hello, Taylor. How are you today?
I'm good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a junior at Logan Elm High School, and I also run cross country and track.
What event did you qualify for states this year in indoor?
I qualified for pole vault.
Gotcha. What did it feel like the first time you competed in pole vault?
It was definitely really exciting. I could tell that I was really going to like pole vaulting in the future.
Nice. What have you done to get better?
I've worked on my form, and I've gotten faster and stronger.
And what has been your most memorable moment this year?
Probably when I set the school record at 11 at Logan last year, and then when I raised it to 11.6 at our county meet last year.
Nice. Who set the last record?
It was Lindale. She set it at 10 feet, 10 inches.
Well, congratulations on breaking it. Next, we're going to be talking to Annie Karshner, who's also on our track team. Hello, Annie.
Hello.
How have you been?
I've been pretty good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
You qualified in middle school for the Junior Olympics, correct?
Yes. When I was 12 years old, I went to the Junior Olympics in Sacramento, California, and I got first place there.
Nice. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How was the competition similar, and how is it different?
When I went to the Junior Olympics in California, there were about 60 girls that I was competing against, and it's a lot different now because there's not nearly that many people. And the competition's just different as you get older. It gets more competitive, and you just get, like, your body changes as you get older, so it's different in that way.
How has competition changed, like, throughout high school from your freshman year?
Well, in middle school, it's different weights when you throw. So, like, in middle school, your shot put is 6 pounds. And then in high school, it's almost 9. It's roughly 9.
Jeez.
So you kind of have to adjust to that as you get older. But, like, compared to when I was a freshman, it's obviously a lot easier now.
Yeah, totally. What is the difference between indoor and outdoor track other than the obvious?
So for indoor track, the shot put, I think, is, like, bigger around. So that's kind of an adjustment between indoor and outdoor. Mm-hmm. And then you can't throw the disc inside and you can't throw the weight outside. So you kind of just have, like, different events for different meets, indoor and outdoor.
Yeah, definitely difficult. What was your most memorable track moment?
My most memorable moment was probably going to the state meet last year as a junior.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for joining us today on Brave Nation News. Well, thank you guys for joining us today. I congratulate you both on all your accomplishments and hope to see you guys achieve more. Next, we'll be talking to Lindsay Bright from our swimming team. Okay, welcome, Lindsay Bright. She's on our swim team from Logan Elm. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a freshman here at Logan Elm, and I only swim. That's all I do.
Gotcha. Can I ask you a few questions about swim and what you do? What is the difference between a one-piece and a tech suit?
Okay, so a one-piece is more like your practice type suit, and a tech suit is your competition suit because it compacts you more than a one-piece suit does. And, like, one-piece suits are like $50 and tech suits are like $500.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer to swim in?
I
usually for competition.
Competition tech suits, but the bigger the competition, the more likely it is to wear a tech suit. And if it's just some small competition, you normally just wear a one piece.
Gotcha. Oh, what made the 200 freestyle your best event?
So in swimming, it's like sprint and distance. And, like, sprinting is like the 50 free and the 100 free, and distance is like the 500 and the mile. And I'm not good at either of them, but the 200 is like mid distance.
Yeah.
So it's just I can do it. I have the endurance to do it. And I don't know, it's just always been my best event.
Yeah. Is it your favorite event?
It is my favorite event.
Gotcha. How long have you been swimming for?
I've been swimming since I was 9, so it's only been like 6 years.
Nice. What does it feel like to be a freshman qualifying for states?
It's pretty exciting, and I was really stoked about it, but when I got to states, it was kind of, like, heart-crushing because I saw everyone else there with, like, a team, and I was kind of just alone. So I didn't really have the motivation or, like, the want to go swim because, I don't know, it was kind of sad being alone, but I was still happy I got to go.
Was there a huge competition difference at states compared to, like, you know, your usual competitions during season?
It was definitely a different feeling, high school versus Y swim. High school had just, like, it was crazy to see everyone from different high schools come and swim.
Yeah.
Y, everyone trains for that. But high school, some people just kind of swim to swim, and they only do it during high school. And it was definitely, like, a more upbeat, positive vibe.
Yeah.
And a different, like, energy was brought.
Yeah. What is your most memorable swim moment?
Probably when I first qualified for my national time, like, a year ago, and that's, like, the top thing you can do in Y League. And that lasts, like, a week at the end of March, so I get to go in 2 weeks to North Carolina.
Gotcha. Well, good luck on that, and congratulations on going to states, and thank you for talking to us today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, and next we'll be talking to one of our band members. Now we're talking to Ryan Beck from the Logan Elm Band. Welcome, Ryan.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm a senior. I play the flute. I've played the flute since 5th grade. My sophomore and junior year, I was an assistant drum major.
Nice. How does it feel to go to state?
It feels good, like we accomplished something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much time do you devote to practice?
A lot of time. Band takes up most of my life. So.
Yeah. Who has been your biggest musical influence?
My biggest influence is probably Mr. Chickroll and then Rachel Thompson and Trinity Hayes. They graduated last year. Mm-hmm.
Nice. What influenced you to join the band?
Music has always been like a big part of my life, and when I saw that I could get that chance to be involved in it, I wanted to take it up right away.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. What has been your most memorable moment in band so far?
My most memorable moment was probably Nationals my sophomore year. I got to walk across the field at the Lucas Oil Stadium with the other two drum majors, and they said my name, and that was really cool.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and wish you the best in band and all that. But thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, what'd you think about those athletes today?
They solid.
How solid?
Pretty solid. What, most of them seniors?
Yeah, I think so.
So solid. That was a good podcast.
I agree.
You guys can visit us at Brave Nation News on YouTube. Go!